Hi guys, how are you all doing today? I'm Terry Easton, founder of Atlanta Acne Specialists and the creator of the Virtual Clear Skin Program, and I'm a licensed esthetician and an acne specialist. I've created these videos to share knowledge with you guys about what acne is and the different things that you can do to improve your skin, dietary and lifestyle changes that you can make to improve your skin. And while all of these things are really helpful, if you're not using the right skincare products for your skin and acne type, you're still going to be experiencing breakouts. So I hope that you guys take a whole lot away from these different videos, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. You can subscribe, and I usually do these videos every week, so you can learn something new each week from me. And you can also put in there anything that you want to learn about. So if there's a video that I haven't done something on, or there's a video that I haven't done yet on a topic that you'd like to know more about, I would be happy to do that in the future. So today I wanted to talk about whey and soy protein. So a lot of my clients are big exercise fanatics, or just started incorporating that, and their trainer wants them to use a protein powder to help restore the body after doing strenuous exercise. And while that's really great, and a lot of extra protein is good for you, it depends on the source and where it comes from if you're acne prone. So whey is a dairy derivative, and so I've done a video a few weeks ago about dairy, and dairy is just too high in iodine. And what happens when you have too much iodine, we need a certain amount of iodine in our diet to have a healthy thyroid. But after above like half a teaspoon a day, that's more than any regular person needs of iodine in their diet every day. So half a teaspoon is not very much. And once, if you're acne prone, when that iodine gets excreted through the pore, it just causes friction and causes inflammation, which increases cell turnover, not cell turnover, but cell production, and oil production, which makes you have more breakouts. So keeping your diet low in iodine, and using maybe a vegan protein powder is going to be a better choice for you as an acne prone person. So soy is also high in iodine, and it's highly processed. A lot of times people think it's a really great alternative to meats, but especially if you're a vegetarian or vegan, but again, it's just highly processed and high in iodine. So I don't recommend it. Or if you are vegan and you have to use that as your protein source, I would really focus on limiting your servings of soy every week. So a lot of times people will have tofu as their meat source, but then they're also having a soy latte and edamame, and all these different things. So really focus on replacing your meat servings with it, and then choose almond milk or coconut milk as your dairy substitute in your lattes. Because I've had a couple of clients that if they kept it down like around 8 or 10 servings a week, they were okay. But when they started adding those extra servings in for all the kind of the fun things like your lattes and soy ice cream and things like that, it just was too much for their body, and then they started to have more breakouts. So we typically recommend a vegan protein powder. I recommend Sun Warrior or Rainbow Light. I wrote notes here so I would remember. And Vegas Sport is a really great one. I just want you to look at the ingredients each time you purchase and see if they have changed the formula, which is really common. A lot of times there's going to be added iodine in the form of potassium iodide, and biotin could be in there. Biotin, everybody takes that for hair, skin, and nails, thinking it's going to make their skin better, and actually it's not great for acne prone skin. And then there also are some other additives like spirulina, chlorella, and blue-green algae that can clog the pores too. Those are all going to be super high in iodine. So we try to find protein powders without those things as well. Let's see. Oh, and you also have to look, that's not just protein powders, but that's in shakes and bars that you can get. Larabars, and there's another one that's really good. RX bars are really great. Those are egg white protein. So if you need a protein bar that's something you can have on the run, that's a really good one. With these protein powders, a lot of my clients will say, I tried that one, but I didn't really like the taste of it. And yeah, these protein powders don't taste very good. I definitely recommend, and I will ask them, well, what do you mix it with? And they're like, water. I'm like, oh, no wonder it didn't taste good. I recommend almond milk and frozen berries, and then usually half a banana. So it gives a little bit of sweet. It gives you that real smoothie texture and covers up kind of that gritty taste. So that's just some tips on your protein powders and what you can do. The other thing, if you're really needing something different or more protein, go to your dark leafy greens. Those are really going to be high in protein. Nuts, any nut other than peanuts and peanut butter. So almond butter, cashew butter, sun butter, and any of those nuts. Walnuts are really great for you. They've got some omegas and everything like that. So beans, eggs, and freshwater fish are really great really great protein sources. And obviously lean meats are going to be much better for you if you are one that eats meat. So, yes, the kale and spinach, asparagus are going to be higher in iodine too, but I'd much rather you get that from a vegetable source where it's not from the ocean. Those spirulina, chlorella, algae, those are all going to come from the ocean and going to be super high in iodine. Those leafy greens, I'd rather you get your protein from that. They're going to be higher in iodine, but not nearly as high as those other things that I just spoke about. So, I'd rather you get those from whole foods than, a processed additive. Let's see, I think that's it. So instead of soy milk, I recommend coconut milk or almond milk. And I really like the almond milk brand Silk. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Califia Farms is a really great one. And they have a really good almond creamer for your coffee. So you can get rid of that extra little added dairy in your daily intake if that's something that is going to work for you. So whey and soy you want to avoid in all forms, powders, shakes, and bars. When you're repurchasing, make sure that there's no additives like added iodine, biotin, spirulina, chlorella, or blue-green algae. And the ones that I recommend are vegan, Vegasport, Rainbow Light, and Sun Warrior. Again, read those labels every time you purchase those and just make sure they haven't added or changed their formulas. And those really great sources of protein are going to be nuts, any nut except for peanuts and peanut butter. All beans are going to be fine, eggs, salmon, and then your dark leafy greens, kale, spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, artichokes. So hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Subscribe to hear more information from me about all this acne stuff. And I would love to see you guys here in the office, or would love to help you with your skincare. You can visit our websites, AtlantaAcneSpecialists.com or virtualclearskin.com, and click on the new client tab, fill out our intake form and our consent forms, and we'll get you started right away. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.